Hi, Roger at Weathering Heights. This is the VELCO Weather Hazards Update for the gradient wind event on Christmas Day, which is diminished considerably and still just going to be marginal as it looks right now. This is the current conditions as of this Tuesday afternoon. We're looking at an intense area of thunderstorms that have developed across the southeast United States as modeled and as predicted. And even since last night, this has been showing up off the Gulf of Mexico across parts of Florida. This is being pulled north now as a upper level trough, and fairly significant jet stream energy is interacting. The extremely warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico putting cold air over that, making things very, very unstable. And so currently this is the setup, and we have a gap in the precipitation that'll be moving in overnight, and then some of these will come in chunks or pieces during the day tomorrow. Most notably, we're going to see that across Vermont just with the front that'll be passing through during the morning hours on Thursday, Christmas morning. And what you're seeing here is live lightning with the lightningmaps.org, and a tremendous amount of lightning, fairly extensive across the line here that's in the process of developing. And these thunderstorms producing these lightning is jet stream energy again, fairly intense. So back to the radar shot here, and this is where the snow is falling, and of course all the heavier rains. We'll take a look at the computer modeling. And so this is the computer modeling with the thunderstorm activity in the Gulf coastal area. It looks like its analysis is pretty good. There's the first burst that's moved on through, or in the process of moving on through. And what we're going to see is this bit of business off to the south and west of us start to consolidate into an area of low pressure, and eventually some heavier rains go off to the south and east of our region, a little bit of a break in the action, and then with the cold front, looks like the heaviest precipitation right here, basically for Thursday morning, Christmas morning. And once this goes on by, what we're looking at is the winds beginning to pick up, fairly strong tight pressure gradient, not as tight as it once was, but still significant, and enough that's probably going to cause some tree limb damage here and there, but it does look like it's going to be isolated to scattered, and mostly along the highest elevations of the Green Mountains. This is the North American mesomodel, the NAM, and take note of this would be valid at 7 p.m. Wednesday evening, and take note there's some pretty strong winds indicated along coastal areas here, and it looks like those winds try to make a run at us, and as they do, they get into Bennington and parts of Windham County, but that's going to be about it, and then kind of move off to the east. But fairly significant winds just missing us, indicated by the NAM model, and these are winds that are basically around the 50-mile-an-hour range, and it looks like they're going to be across mostly southern Vermont. And this is valid, looks like Wednesday evening, and then we get into a little better shot of wind here. It's a little more widespread coming in through New York. You can see it crossing New York State and into Vermont, but this is going to be the mixing winds that will not show up as strongly, but will mix down to the surface. And again, some pretty good winds here. A little bit more favored for central and southern Vermont as opposed to northern Vermont. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.